Yo, welcome back to the Moving Forward podcast. You already know what time it is, man. Big shout out to Pretty Deeds for coming through, giving me an amazing interview last week. The shit was dope. I think her music is lit. You know who Pretty Deeds is?
Don't.
You're gonna know after the day. Maybe y'all could do a feature or something.
For sure.
She's dope, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? She gave me a dope interview. And I think that she's gonna be one of the most lit female artists of 2025.
Is she a rapper, singer?
She's a rapper.
Okay.
She's dope though. She's really dope.
Oh no, man, no.
Cool.
Women,
write her own
let's
music.
be honest, women are running rap. And honestly, women are running music right now. So like that's just what it is.
That's
right
a
now,
whole
so.
fact.
It's a fact.
That's a
so
whole fact.
Shout out to all the ladies.
Shout out to all the ladies. So today, I got I think I'm gonna fuck your last name up.
Do not do it.
Today I got
Don't
on the
do it
couch,
to me.
my nigga Byron Juane.
What the fuck?
My bad, bro.
What?
I knew it.
Juane is crazy.
What is it?
Juane.
Juane. Byron Juane.
Wow.
My bad, my God. Yo.
What's good, bro?
From Team John Doe.
For sure.
What's
we in
the
the
deal?
building. What's good with you, man?
You, man.
Man, just here, just in New York, man. Just been doing some shit for the album and the tour that's coming up. So I'm excited. Just really blessed to be here for
Dope tours. This is your second tour because your first tour was what's that? A crazy life or something like that?
It was a little crazy.
A little crazy.
Yeah.
Who comes up with these
Me.
titles?
Me.
And now it got to be a reason why you come up with these titles.
Yeah.
Let
So
me hear something.
the little crazy thing. So I had a EP back in the day called A Little Crazy, or album. And I think the idea of that was kind of like, people always say they won't do this, they won't do that, but I feel like when you fall in love, like people just go to their lengths. Like everybody get a little crazy for love. We all did some fucked up shit or some wild shit that we got out of our body for somebody that we was fucking with. Whether it was like somebody we love, somebody that was toxic, or whatever. So I just kind of like put that idea to life, and that's kind of how that went about.
So what was something that you did that was a little crazy that you wouldn't do again?
Show up to a girl house unannounced, but
with a Draco on you?
Nah. I actually had Chick-fil-A on me. See, that's what made it better. I did.
All right. Yo.
See, I'm great.
Yo.
Like I just, but no, peep.
Hold up. Go ahead. Yo.
I believe in God. I believe in God. So one day I just knew something was wrong. It was just something wrong with me and my ex at the time. And I was like, I just had this feeling in my spirit to go to her house. And I was just like, I'm not about to go. And I was just like, if I get woke up 3 times, I'm gonna go. So then I was like, I can't just show up at this girl's house unannounced with like just crazy shit. I was just like, okay, I could just act like I'm dropping breakfast off to her. So then I did. And then long story short, there's a nigga over there. So like,
so basically, you fed the nigga.
Yeah. So no. I didn't even put it to the porch. I called her before, and then I heard a nigga voice, and then I was about to get out of the car. My mama randomly called me and told me to go home.
What were you about to do?
I can't say that.
Damn, it was that bad?
I can't say that.
Okay, how long was you dealing with her? Let's talk about that.
We was on and off in 4 or 5 years, and the thing is, we both did wrong. Like, and if any man always says the woman is always crazy, that's a red flag. We were just both immature, and we just both did fucked up shit.
That was both toxic.
Yeah, and it's like I love that girl, but like, and I know she loved me. We didn't mature in the time that we needed, you know.
So she didn't get the Chick-fil-A.
Nah, I took that shit back. I ate it on the way back.
Yo, thank God for that, because I hope you ain't just dropped the shit on the porch.
Why would I do that for both of them to eat? Is crazy.
Facts.
Hell no.
Facts.
Not me.
Facts.
Not me.
My crazy moment in a relationship, I dealt with a female that lived with a guy and told me they sleeping in separate rooms.
The fuck? Why did you believe
that
that?
shit. You said, yo,
why
now when it's up
believe
to
that?
me, it's a problem, right? You see? When it's me, it's a problem.
That's crazy.
Yo, bro. Because I guess
You
I was
loved
in
her.
love.
Yeah.
Love is a motherfucker.
That shit crazy.
Where you could believe some shit like that. Oh, we together, but we're not together, but we sleeping in the same house, but we not together.
So
that never works.
I'm never playing house with nobody ever again.
Never.
Ever. See, it'd be crazy because, our parents be saying, don't do that. And we be like, whatever. But I understand why they be telling me that shit now. Because I'm like, I feel like our generation is just prone, with my generation, whatever. We're just prone to like situationships and gray areas and no commitment and shit like that. So yeah, like we'll end up like damn near literally being fucking married with no title.
With no title.
And that's crazy. No commitment, no anything to each other. And I think that's the worst part about it. Because the thing is, I think my generation, we crave love so much, but we're so scared of that shit.
Right.
Like, we're so scared to go the extra mile and show people that we care because we don't want to get played. So we end up playing each other.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. But then you could be in a long, and I don't want to get too long-winded with this type of talk, but I love it.
It's cool, though, because it's coming in my book. My book's dropping in November, so I talk about this in my dating book.
There you
so
go.
Cool.
But, in certain situations, you could be in a, you know what? I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there.
We can go there.
Listen.
We can go there.
In this generation, you're R&B artists.
Yeah.
And we was talking about all the ratchetness that's going on. There's no love, really, in a black household. Let's just keep it real. And it's always man versus woman, right?
Yeah.
You being an R&B artist, what are you bringing? Are you bringing heartbreak? Are you bringing back love? Because nowadays R&B artists is just rapping, but they singing it. They singing lyrics.
We're bringing back feeling. We're bringing back emotion. We're bringing back stories. We're bringing back. I'm trying to put love back in style. You feel me? I feel like niggas be too hard body about stuff. I'm like, since when did it become whack to like love a woman?
You
like,
even got Scissors singing on the track talk about burying bodies.
But I'm just like, I feel like for me, I think that's what makes my music a little different, especially this new project that's like, coming out. It's called A Night About You. And the thing is, it's like, I think I wanna bring it back to like, we just like make our women feel good again, especially in the black community. Right. I feel like they've been sexualized overly. I feel like they've just been like put in such a position where they don't feel loved anymore. And I'm just like, over here with Byron Juane, I want you to feel loved, appreciated. I want you to feel like the queen that you are, because that's what my mama raised me to do. My mom, I got raised by a black woman in the South. So like, I was talking to Casey, my tour manager earlier.
Shout out to Casey.
Shout out to Casey.
Casey Empire.
I opened, so she was laughing because I opened the door for her, like to her car, like every time she get in.
Chivalry is not dead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but my mom trained me like that. Like, literally, when I was younger, she made me open up doors for women. Even if we was almost to the car, she saw some people, she like, go over there.
Right.
But I appreciate it, though, because it made me value women on a different level.
But how long do that last?
It lasted my whole life because I was doing some dumb shit over women that didn't deserve it, because I see the value in women.
No, but period. How long? I'm saying, how long do the chivalry last? Because
I feel like
you could open a door for a woman, but for how long you going to keep opening her to drive? If she's driving, you open her the door.
You're doing it all the time.
How long that's going to happen?
If that's your wife, if that's your girl, why would you not do that?
That's a fact.
Because my thing is like a lot of niggas do stuff to get her, but they don't ever do stuff to keep her. I'm not that nigga. If I want you, you gonna know. And you gonna feel that. I told you all that earlier. You gonna feel that pressure. Like, I remember this one girl, the Virgo, Casey. Like, I really loved this girl. And one time, pretty much
that you brought Chick-fil-A to the crib?
Nah, that was a Gemini.
Oh, okay. That was a different one. All right.
Nah,
I wasn't there for this story.
Nah. So with the Virgo, pretty much long story short, I met her, whatever. We lived in different states. We planned to meet, whatever. We got an Airbnb. I decorated this whole Airbnb with like all her favorite things, her favorite like candles, wines, candies, and stuff like that.
Into a little, to get to know her.
Into a little basket, right, and shit like that. And when we first met, I even wrote her a little letter. You know, she came to the door. It was great, whatever. But one thing that I'll never forget, she told me one day before we met that she didn't feel photogenic, and I organized a private photo shoot for her that she had no idea about. I was surprised, like downtown. And she just walked, and my friend, that was a really great photographer. He's actually Jelly Roll's photographer now. He did a whole shoot for her just randomly because I listened and I understand that. So, and I continue to do that. Like, I continue to do things like that because I loved her. Because my thing is, people have love, they have their love languages and different things, but for me, love is an action. So I want to
That's a
prove
fact.
that I love you, regardless if it's gifts or whatever the fuck it is. I'm just like, I want to do that consistently for you because you're not just a momentary person for me. I want to be able to grow with you while I grow in love with you and how I grow and while I grow my affections for you.
Now, with all these women listening to like Sexy Red, Fuck My Baby Daddies, the Glorillaz, I don't got no nigga don't got me. These the women you singing to, right? Do you really think it's gonna work?
Oh, it's been working. Like I told you,
Females listen to R&B still?
girl, you know that.
Nah, I don't know, man.
How don't you know that? You
I don't
know that.
bro. I
You
don't
know
know,
that.
bro.
Let's not act. We know this, though.
Listen. Real talk. My era, I'm older. Most likely I'm older than you. Yes, we listen to old school 90s R&B. You heard me?
Jagged
90s
everything.
R&B.
Yeah, I love them.
Where's the
Avant.
music? We in 2024. Why we still listening to 90s R&B?
Because the feeling is gone. But guess what? It's not completely gone. I take that back. That's why people think that. They think it's gone. There's a whole resurgence of R&B right now. There's artists like Kenyon Dixon, Xavier Omar, myself, Dende. Like, there's just so many good, there's so much good content to be consumed. But obviously, you got to look for it. Like, it's not being pushed out to the masses. But the thing is, what's about that? Because it's starting to be a change in the music industry.
Right.
All of these labels and all these things, that's not going to be how the way fans get their music. It's gonna be direct to consumer. So whoever has the biggest community, whoever has that biggest connection with the fans, that's what's gonna win. So that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the people that have found out it's actual real R&B.
Right.
And I feed them and I have a whole community now. So my thing is, mainstream wise, it seems like R&B hasn't had anything. But if you really look, especially the creators, like even like the people at Apple Music that support me, and Yan from Pandora, like they put these artists on so they can give a show and a highlight to. Like R&B is not dead. Like I keep hearing that conversation over on the internet. It's not. It's just not. You just gotta look. Like there's
from the audience that's watching, how do they find a good an artist like you?
So I mean,
because a lot of people don't know where good R&B is at.
I think it really just, well, one, we just gonna have to go deeper in that. It's about what you consume on social media. So I'm just like, if you're consuming, maybe you don't even like listen to Sexy Red all the time, but if you're consistently seeing it and you like it and you interact with it, that's what the algorithm is gonna give you. So my thing is just like, low key, you need to start looking for it. You can find it on TikTok, you can find it on stuff like that. And when you find similar stuff, like artists you like, you just go on Apple and they have the similar artists under there and you start digging. Like, it's really not that hard. You got your smartphone, you can find anything you want to.
Right.
So it just depends on if you want it bad enough. Just like relationships.
That's a fact.
Shit works if you want it to work.
If you want it to work, but it's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street. One can't want it more than the other.
Fact.
And like you said on the song, you can't want someone more than they want you.
What song did I do that?
I don't know.
And I was just like, what song did that? I'm gonna test you.
Nah, but I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Can a relationship work if you want the woman more than she wants you?
If I want the woman more than she wants me. I feel like most women would prefer that dynamic because it's safe. Because I know with men, like, we get wishy-washy sometimes. Like we said earlier, I know a lot of men, they like want somebody, and then when we get her, because we like that chase, we be like, okay, I'm cool off of her.
I don't really want her. I just wanted to see if I could get her.
I could get her. So my thing is, I think women find solace in seeing a man that consistently pursues her, consistently shows action, consistently do that. And to be honest, like, I don't think it's a problem with women being pursued, because I feel like that's what it's supposed to be. For me,
the dog chased the cat.
You know, but it's not even in a way, because there's a difference between chasing and pursuing somebody. If you're chasing, there's no intent to be caught. If you're pursuing somebody, they're actively knowing that you want them, that obviously you're interested in, they're gonna let you do that. Chasing, you know the difference between a girl leaving you on deliver for 3 days, talking about some, I'm sorry, I just was getting my hair done. No, you was getting your back cracked, and it's okay. But you know what I'm saying? Between a girl that like literally is trying with you, like, we know the difference. So my thing is, it's just like, as a man, I want to be able to pursue my woman. I want to be able to make her feel desired. I want to make her feel cared for, feminine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have her in her masculine energy, because she doesn't need to be there. You feel me?
And that's what I think a lot of this music is making these women exercising their masculine energy. I feel like a lot of women is tired of being cheated on. They're
Facts.
tired of being hurt.
Facts.
So this is the outcome of it. We actually living through it now, where it's like, damn, if you ain't been with your girl since high school, it might be a wrap.
You know, I be feeling like that sometimes.
It might be a wrap, bro.
I be feeling like that sometimes, but then like I meet some incredible women, and even like women that are my fans that are just like in my like broadcast channels and stuff like that. It gives me hope. I'm like, no, there's good people out here, and that's why I make music, because it's like, and I also do like content rants, like I'll be like talking about dating and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I see what impact I make through there. But it's not even that. I see that there are people that are looking for wholesome, real love still. It feels like it's not like that because a majority of people are just like, oh no, fuck my ex. I'm just going to have to fuck on the next person and all this other shit. But no, there are people that still want love. Like, and that's what I cling to, because even myself, I'm just like, at the end of the day, like R&B shit or not, I want my wife. And that's what I be telling people. Y'all are gonna fucking know when I find my girl. Like,
You're gonna show that
oh,
shit
it's
off.
over. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Off.
It's over.
So, Byron, where are you from, bro?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
From NC.
Yeah.
What part of NC you from?
So I was born in Charlotte, but I was raised in Gastonia. That was like 30 minutes outside of Charlotte. But you know, North Carolina, that's my home.
So you rep Charlotte.
Of course. I mean, like, I was
like
born
the city
there.
part of,
because you know, it's like you're from somewhere, like, but nobody knows where that place is. You're like, oh yeah, I'm from.
But
I'm
you
near
be
there.
careful, because they be like, yo, you're not from Charlotte, you from what's in the small town?
Gastonia.
That's Gastonia.
But I was born in Charlotte. So
okay, so they can't say that.
And then I moved back in 2021. So I was there. Like, I was, you know, I was in the community. So it's not like I wasn't.
When did you know that you wanted to do this music?
Man, since I was a kid, for real. Like, I grew up in the church, so my mom was a minister, so like I was in the choir, all this other stuff. But like I just always knew I was like musically inclined. Like I play instruments, like I taught myself how to play drums, I taught myself how to play guitar, like by ear and all this other shit. And then when I was in the choir, like I just kind of knew something in me. I was just like, oh, this is like what I'm supposed to be doing. And then obviously, as all the artists did, I went into like a phase of me just making the worst music possible. And this is when Drake was coming out. So then I studied Drake, but then what I understood was like, I have to understand the importance of writing a hook, a solid hook. Because if I did that, I was like, I could be anywhere. I could do anything.
Right.
So like I started doing that, and then I was a rapper for a minute, and then literally I only started singing in 2019.
I just was about to ask you. So your cadence was more like a rapper.
Yeah, it was. So like, it's just
but you was singing, rapping,
right? So like, and don't get me wrong, I was rapping, but like,
damn,
in 2019, like I dropped my first R&B-esque project, and it charted number 5 on Apple, and I was like, okay, maybe I like actually need to like get into this. And then in 2021, I had a record called Obsessed go viral, and it like changed my trajectory like forever. So after that, like I was like, okay, this is what I need to start doing. Like, this is how I need to do this stuff.
Yes.
And like, since I've been doing it, I've just been seeing the impact that it did, you know, on people. Because my thing is, it's like, I love making music, it's great, but what has been most rewarding for me is the impact that it's made on people's lives.
Right.
Like, I had this record that I made last year called Take It Personal, about a girl that left me for no reason. I just didn't understand.
Not to cut you off. Now, when you doing your writing and your creative process, is this something that you actually been through, a movie that you seen, somebody in your camp that's going through it?
Yeah.
Like,
so my personal records, I can name every person that I wrote about, whatever. That's just what it is. Like, yeah, of course, and there's like, it's very rare that I'm like imagine scenarios for myself. Now I songwrite too. I've been working with Soraya.
Okay.
Shout out to Soraya. I've been working on a lot of other like cool stuff. I can either go from their perspective and imagine stuff for them, but like for my stuff, like I pull it all from like my experiences, because I'm just like, it's me, it's my journey. Like I want to tell a story. So like, even like I told you last year, this record called Take It Personal went viral, and I remember it went viral because I was like on the grass of my old apartment, and I was just like, you know what, I feel like I'm gonna be single forever at this point. And that's some real shit, because it's like I found a girl that I really liked, and we was like really fucking with each other. And one day, like I was in Paris, and then she randomly called me. She even called me, like we was on the phone, like she was going into like a pay, like she was a reformed a cancer patient that was in remission. So she was
shit.
so she was going to her appointment.
Okay.
We was on the phone. We prayed together, all that shit. Then literally like an hour later, she's like, "I just can't do this," and just blocked me on everything. I had no idea why.
Okay.
Like at all.
Did you ever find out why?
Oh, absolutely.
So what was the reason why?
She told me she saw an interview that I did in February that dropped in July that same day, and the interviewer asked me what was the wildest thing a fan said to me, and I told her, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's energy, just being funny."
But
she was like, "Oh, it made me feel like you wasn't in a relationship," but my thing is she didn't communicate that. She just like jumped ship.
And I was gonna, I don't want to like skip my questions, but since this came up,
let's get into it.
I was gonna ask you, how can you be an artist? You're doing seminally well. You're doing good. You're selling out shows. That means there's a lot of women around.
Yeah.
Right? How can you manage a relationship being an R&B act with mad women around?
It's interesting because right now I'm single, so I'm just like, that's not even like
everybody up.
Yeah.
Anybody could get it right now. ABG.
Not anybody, but I'm just like, if I'm interested in you for sure. Like, no, I got standards.
Let's
not do it. Like, yeah, everybody's not gonna touch me. This is not what it is. But I think for me, and I was talking to Casey.
Nene up here, like, hey, I'm like, anybody?
I'm like, we can get a picture. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, I was talking to Casey about this earlier. A lot of my team too has been like, you shouldn't date right now, but me as a lover boy, that's just what it is. Like, I want to be in love. Like, I want to find my wife. Like, my biggest aspiration is to have a daughter and a wife and have a successful music career. That's all I give a fuck about. Like, literally, that's all I give a fuck about. But my thing is, it's like, it's possible if you got self-control. So I see niggas crash out over women all the time. And honestly, it'd be funny because that be making women be less attracted to them because I'm just like, they be centering them. But what I've come to find is that if you're just on your shit and you find somebody that you like, you incorporate them into what you do. You don't just prioritize them to make you.
So you taking your girl on tour with you?
I would definitely take my girl on tour with me.
You bring her out on the stage,
of course,
like Nicki Minaj did.
Of course, I have a whole thing of when I'm gonna like propose to my girl. Like, I'm gonna bring her out on stage. And
you fucking it up. If
like,
that's the secret,
I don't give a fuck.
You can fuck it up.
I don't give a fuck. If you're my wife, if you're my wife in a few years and you see this, I literally.
So they gonna know. They already gonna know what it is. They gonna be like, if you bring me to the show and bring me on stage,
it's over.
He's gonna give me a ring.
Facts. If you don't get a ring, I'm sorry. It was just kind of part of the show. But not like
gonna bite you in the
know
ass,
what I'm saying?
Pause.
Probably. But nah. So I think what it is, it's just about self-control. I'm like, if you're single, I mean, you're single. But I think for me, like, I just have a sort of standard that I hold to myself because I'm like, and I tell people this all the time, I don't want to have stories with people that are like, just at my show. They're like, oh yeah, me and Byron went to the hotel and did this and that and that. Nah, like, I want to keep respect for my fans. I want to keep boundaries. I want to keep me in a certain light because I'm just like, I am like that. And I feel like you shouldn't be just as accessible. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that one of my brothers told me is that when you meet that person, you meet your wife or whatever, you're going to have to be held accountable. So I'm just like, I'm going to have to explain why I did this and this and this and this. Okay, yes, the past, and not holding it against you. But again, like, when I meet that person, I want to be able to look at her with some honor and be like, nah, I held my own when until I met you type shit. Like,
I hope it works out for you, bro.
I hope it do too.
This shit, you sound like you're about to, don't go into this shit. I want to fall in love shit. Like, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. That's how I feel.
Why? Who hurt you?
Nigga.
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna tell you. I have fucked up relationships, bro.
Okay.
You know why I have fucked up relationships?
No, why?
Because I trust someone. All right, this is how I'm gonna break it down. If you're dealing with a woman that's dealing with somebody else, it's never gonna work. Because the same way you meet him is the same way
you lose him. Facts.
And that's my shit. That's
so you met somebody that was kind of like,
I just told you.
No, but I'm rehashing.
Bullshit.
I'm rehashing so we could have a conversation. So pretty much, you met somebody.
And she's gonna hate the show because she watches the show to see this point.
Listen, you've motivated this nigga to do a podcast, so thank you. Shout out to you, whoever you are.
No.
But nah, man, you know, nigga, you already know when you get your heart broken as a man, you go get that drive and you start doing crazy shit.
I could admit that a lot of niggas can't say they got their heart broke because every time,
bro,
they stats, they want to win and all they stats.
I don't took so
losses,
many
bro.
L's, bro.
I took
nigga,
losses.
I've took 4 consecutive. I'm talking about like actual bad ones, bad L's. I was down bad. And I ain't gonna lie,
I never
Two
did
of them were my fault. Two of them were my fault. The other 2, that was on them. Absolutely. But my thing is, as a man, I feel like we got to be better in the black community as like feeling our emotions.
Nah,
bro.
that's a fact.
And just
I'm
working
here
through
doing
it.
the podcast.
She's
not dead.
She ain't dead. Why would you kill her?
No.
Oh.
We have to be better.
We got to be better.
Working with our emotions.
Facts.
A lot of dudes crash out.
You know what's crazy?
Females kill.
No, absolutely.
Men kill. It was because of love.
Fact, and it was crazy because like back home, my mama actually just told me that somebody on my old block he killed his girlfriend because of some shit. And I was just like, that's insane. But it breaks my heart because I'm just like, I hate that women feel like they can't be safe with men. I hate the fact that men don't know how to control their emotions. My thing is, I feel like there has to be
play with emotion.
You gotta have a certain level of stoicism, bro. Just a little bit. I'm not saying that you can't feel your emotions, but what I am saying is that you gotta be able to control it to a certain extent, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I did everything that I felt like doing, that nigga that I told you about earlier, he wouldn't have made it out the house, bro. And that's just what it was, bro. But I understand my future. I understand who I am. And I'm just like, I can't just crash out, bro.
That comes from how you was raised.
Shout out to my mama. Shout out to Reese, you know what I'm saying?
Mama love, you know what I mean? And your dad, because you was raised with both families.
Oh, no, absolutely not. My dad wasn't there. I can't give you that credit, big dog. I'm so sorry. Hey, I can't do it to you.
Nah, but that
you know, still
how you was raised, bro. Yeah. Because if you was on a crash out mission,
he would have been done. I would have crashed out. But all that to say for you, bro, one, congratulations for turning your pain into something like, you know, meaningful and helpful and helping you to like move forward. I commend you because a lot of niggas, you know, I think with men, I think the misconception.
We don't talk to each other. Shout out to my brother Jack.
Shout out to Jack.
Brother Jack, we talk and we have these conversations off air.
Yeah.
That when situations like that happen, we know how to handle them.
Yeah.
Because we don't always broadcast our wins.
Yeah.
We talk about our losses and how to handle them.
It'd be so funny with niggas. We be really talking about our losses, bro.
We talk about our losses, bro. We be like, yo, I can't believe she did that shit.
That shit be crazy.
We talk about our losses.
Yeah.
Real men talk about our losses.
Yeah.
Not the ones that's caught up in the facade like they always winning.
But I'm like, that's not life, bro. Like, you're not gonna win all the time. And Casey was talking to me about this earlier, man. It's just like, she was telling me, she was like, I'm so happy with life right now. She was like, yeah, there's that 20% that sucks, but I'm like, you can't let that overshadow the 80. You know what I'm saying? So I think with men, I'm like, we just gotta learn how to be better in community with each other, bro. We can't shame each other from when we lose. And what would be fucking niggas up? Niggas be jealous of one another, bro. And we can't do that with each other, bro. And I also feel like there has to be more accountability when it comes to dating with men. Because niggas just let, niggas that ain't shit, I'm going to be honest, they let niggas do whatever. They let niggas get away with stuff. But no, my older, like, I call my brothers, like Jeremy and Teron and everybody, they will let me know, they be like, nigga, nah, bro. And my manager, Ion, they be like, nah, nigga, you fucked up.
Shout out to Ion.
Shout out to Ion, my motherfucking brother, bro. That's my manager.
I asked your manager why he came up with John Doe Entertainment.
He told me.
Team John Doe. What that mean?
Like, he just don't want to be like, no, he want to like let the work speak for itself, bro. Like, Ion is cut from a different cloth. Like, I thought I worked hard because I do, but that nigga works around the clock, man. He just inspires me to be better. So I'm just like, shout out to my nigga Ion, man. That's
hearing you talk about him and Casey, that means, bro, you ain't as good as your weakest link.
As your team, bro. And I ain't got no weak links on my fucking team, like at all.
The team is strong, bro.
So
and that means something. That means something. But having this conversation with you lets me understand more of that video you shot. Crazy.
That was funny.
Now, what the hell made you shoot that video, yo? And what made you write that song?
If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even like that song. I didn't even want to write it. So I had an old A&R because I'm with an indie label. And they gave me an A&R, which I liked my A&R, but we would just butt heads a lot, like a lot.
You was a lot younger.
Yeah, we was just, but the thing is, I just didn't want to do, because, you know, crazy is like when I was doing like R&B pop, it was like kind of popish.
Mhm.
I didn't want to do that shit. I just didn't want to do it at the time. But anyway, so like we wrote it and I was just like, bro, I fucking hate this song. Like, I don't want to put this out, but I like, you know, we put it out anyway. People really like it. But what I like about it is because it's just like the fact that, again, like I told you, it's only crazy if you didn't do it. Like, again, have you ever been so upset? And I'm gonna ask anybody in this room, have you ever been so like obsessed with a person and love a person so much that you just like, if you play with me, you gonna fuck me up. Like, I swear to God, like, I wanna know what you doing, whatever time. I don't give a fuck about what your
AKA,
friends.
if you play with me, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna be like,
that shit too calm.
but my thing is, it's just like, don't play with me. Like, not don't play with me like you're gonna get in danger, but just don't play with my emotions. Like, what are we doing here? Like, because you already know, like, and half of it too is just like the friends influence them too. Like, friends influence people, and you're like, what, like, no, don't do that. So anyways, I wrote it from that perspective.
Okay.
So just kind of the idea of just like, it would be crazy. Obviously, all these things that I could do would be crazy, but it would be fucking crazy if you actually left me. Because like, what are we doing?
It was dope though. I like
Yeah.
the video.
So the video is crazy because it's like, I wanted to do something that was really pushing the edge, but I was like, if I'm a man, I can't do that. It's gonna look real wild.
That's why you had her sing.
So this is why I had her do it and kidnap me.
Dope.
So I'm just like, since she kidnapped me and all this other shit, it kind of I wanted to put the black woman to be empowered, because I feel like a lot of times black women are like,
They're the victim.
They're the victim, and I don't want that. I want to, in my platform, I want all black women in general, but especially black women from our community, I want them to be uplifted and empowered.
That's dope, B.
So yeah, you know, I had her tie me up and all this other shit. This sounds real crazy if you haven't seen the video, but like,
they gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go back and watch the misery.
Yeah, so
you was going through it.
Yeah, she tied me up. She had me in a cabin in the middle of the woods type shit. We also like played on the movie Get Out, so we like did all that with a little tea and shit like that. And
I think it would have been better. I was like, when I first seen her hit you in the head with the thing,
and she hit me with a bat.
With the bat, and then you woke up, you was tired. I said, he's gonna reenact misery. You ain't think about that.
I didn't think about that.
See why you need me on your team, bro?
Come through.
I said, he's gonna reenact misery. But then I seen Get Out. Then she untied you. You pushed the hell out of her, bro.
I had to get out of there, bro.
What the hell?
I had to leave. Bro. She was a Libra.
Shots is fired. Shout out to Jordan.
Jordan hates me.
Shout out to Jordan. This, you know what? This show might not get emailed to me, bro, behind that shit.
I'm fucking weak. But nah, yeah, so pushed her and I had to leave. Cause sometimes you gotta leave.
So would you consider your music baby making or heartbreaking?
I feel like my music is life. And I feel like because I have music for every type of season. I have music for when you wanna make love to like your partner. I got music where you wanna just like spin bands somewhere. I got music where you going through a heartbreak. I got music where you just kind of reflecting on this, like, where the fuck did this go wrong? Like, what did I do? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like my music isn't just about music. My music is about going through life, because I feel like as people, we're just not like one-dimensional. We're multifaceted. So I'm just like, there's music that should be going everywhere. There's like, it's not going to be days that you're just going to be feeling like you are, you know, want to jump off the building because yo, shorty didn't text you back or whatever. There's gonna be days where you're just like, I'm so in love, and there's gonna be days where you're just like, actually, nah, fuck this shit. And there's gonna be days that you just wanna fuck. And I mean, like, just be honest with it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be days like that.
That's
so I wanna make music for the journey for people.
Yo, I kind of like you, bro.
I think I'm pretty all right, bro.
I kind of like you, bro. I like your mindset, bro. Pause. Let me say pause.
What's the pause for?
No, the pause you gotta say pause.
New York.
You gotta say pause. But okay. So let's go on into this new tour that's coming up.
A Night About You.
A Night About You.
Don't that sound so good? Jordan, don't that sound good?
A Night About You. So throughout all the bullshit, it comes back into just about you.
So my thing is, my project, obviously it's based off the project, but that project, that idea, that project is making everything about your partner.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's a pouring in their partner. It's just like catering to them. So A Night About You tour is just that. So I'm doing the experience for my my supporters to make this night very intimate for them. You know, like we're doing a concert. We're doing a relationship panel.
That's
I'm
dope.
giving out roses. We're doing like a little dance party, but it's like I am literally just making time to like talk to each and every one of them, taking pictures with each and every one of them. Even for the tour, like I know most artists don't do this. I go through all of my like, cause we're running ads on it too. So it's like I go through all.
This shit is running on Instagram crazy.
Exactly.
Bro.
So
I called Casey like, yo, I see Byron all over the place,
That's
bro.
what you
This shit
gotta
is
do.
running retarded.
And the thing is, this is like shout out Ion.
Shout out to your team.
That's what I'm saying. Like
shout out to Team
that's
John
what I'm
Doe.
saying. They going crazy. But my thing is, it's like even with that, every person that likes an ad, I have DM'd everyone. It doesn't matter if there was 3,000 likes on a post. It don't matter if there was 20 likes on a post.
So you actually
I talk to all of them, bro.
You look at your likes.
I looked at the ad likes. I don't look at my own likes, but I'm like the ad likes for the tour because I want to personally invite you. And I've had so many people be like, wait, is this really you? Then I send a voice memo and they like, they freak out because they always tell me artists don't do that. But my thing is like what I told you earlier, it's not about being the most famous and untouchable. It's about building a community. And I want people, especially people that support me, I want y'all to know I'm just like, I'm never gonna be the type of artist that's too big to like not talk to you guys. Obviously, if there comes a point where it's impossible, that's just one thing. But I'm just like, as long as I'm in my willpower to talk to you, I'm gonna do that.
Is Charlotte supporting you?
I feel like Charlotte is supporting me. I think they are for the most part.
You thinking? Why you got to think about it? That's
because it's just like I never. It's like I do. It's like yeah. Because I'm like Charlotte's almost sold out. So I'm just like they got to be supporting me some type of way. So I'm just like, you know. But like I think I don't just think of myself from hometown. I think of myself as a global brand.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like my support is from everywhere. It's not just from home.
That's dope.
So that's what I'm saying. But shout out Charlotte.
So from the first tour was what, the crazy?
My first tour.
What was the name of it?
My first headline was a little crazy, but like
a little crazy.
It was like 2 stops. And I remember previously before that I was on the No Skips tour with Kenyon Dixon.
Dope.
I love Kenyon. Shout out to my nigga Kenyon.
But what you gonna do different from a little crazy?
Oh, it's totally different. It's so different, man.
What's different about it?
Man, the music is way better. It's more intentional. It's a grown version of me. I feel like I was trying to find myself during that other era. And now I'm just like, the show is just incredible. Like the performance is there. Like the music is there and the intentionality is there. It's like everything that we did in this tour, everything that we're putting into it isn't just for show. Everything was thought out.
And you might get married on this tour too. Fuck around.
Listen.
You might get married on this tour.
Y'all niggas might never hear me from me again. I don't know.
Nah, we need your music, bro. Don't get married and fall off, bro. That shit ain't gonna work you no more.
I don't think that's gonna happen though. I feel like that's gonna fuel me to even go harder. But but nah, it's more intentional. And I feel like once you come to a show, when you go into a Byron Juane show, like for real, whether it's 20 people, whether it's 150, 500, you're gonna get the same energy. You're gonna get the same Byron. So I'm just like, I'm really catering this to make it literally a night about my fans because they are the reason why I'm here right now. They are my girlfriend right now. That's just what it is.
That's
like
dope.
Y'all are the reason why I get to do that. So I just want to let y'all know, like, I love you guys and you guys have literally given me the opportunity to become who I am. And I love that we're growing right now. Anyways, I just had to talk to my people.
Nah, no.
So
you're doing exactly what I wanted you to, not that I wanted you to do, but this goes into me. I don't even got to ask the questions because you have a lot of streams, but you actually selling out shows.
And I'm trying to tell y'all, streams and followers do not equate to fans, y'all. Can we talk about it?
Let's talk about that,
Your favorite artist cannot sell out a 100-seat room, bro.
But this is why, I'm like, yo, this dude is selling out. But now after hearing having this conversation with you, I'm like, all right, he actually touched his fans, touched his audience, touched his community.
And I think that's the thing, because I think people think they could just make a cool song and look cool and that'll do it. No, God. Y'all, we need to have substance, bro. We need to have a message. That's why people fuck with what we got going on, because I'm like, it's bigger than me. It's not just about me. It's about an overarching idea that people can connect. Like, people want to be in love. Like, and that's just it. Like, artists have to understand that it goes deeper than just having some records, bro. You need to have something and be somebody that they want to connect to or an idea that they want to believe in.
Life-changing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like,
sing a song that's going to actually change
somebody's life. I'm just like, why do you think Beyonce and like some of these other people are so big? I'm like, everybody has a moment, or if you're a Beyonce fan, you can connect with, oh, I remember when she said this.
When she said she want a soldier.
And you already thought of a moment. This is what I'm talking about.
Nigga said, wait, a soldier? Let me get some fatigue shit
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like, we all have a moment that we connect to somebody. If you don't have moments that you're making with people, you're wasting your time. That's just it.
What's your moment?
My moment? Man, just like in general, or just like what are we talking about?
Your moment in music, the song that you like, this is it right here.
I know people want to say like, my most popular or obsessed with, that was a moment, but the moments that meant the most to me was Take It Personal, when I had a few ladies DM me, because Take It Personal is pretty much about like, somebody knowing they did you wrong and you making them take accountability for that. And it's like, you made your choice. You decided to leave me. This is the way it is because you decided that to be like that. So I had
I'm gonna send that song to somebody.
You need to send it to tonight. And when they did that, like, I had a couple of ladies DM me and they were just kind of like, I got the strength to leave my abusive husband because of this song. I had so many DMs talking about like, they were in the driveway crying and this shit helped them. That is why I do this shit. Like, selling out is cool. Like, having followers, whatever the fuck, like, that's
doing
cool.
life change.
But I'm just like, bro, like, it just come back to my mama. I'm just like, why am I doing what I'm doing? Am I just doing it to be seen? I'm like, no, I want to change people's lives. I want to help people. I want to let people know that, one, real love still exists, and two, it's like, you don't gotta settle, and three, like, you can be happy. Like, that's what I want to tell people. That's what being a lover, a girl, lover boy, whatever the fuck, that's what it's about. So that's my why. That's my moment. I'm just like, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than music. It's about having a message and giving people hope. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
So what's the new single that you got out right now?
Flawless is actually about to drop at midnight. Casey, what time is it?
Hey, it ain't midnight yet.
It ain't midnight yet. Yeah, so in 3 hours, Flawless comes out. We should play it. It's pretty hard though. I'm not gonna lie. Flawless comes out, and Flawless is pretty much about letting your lady know that she perfect. You know what I'm saying? That she the one that you are willing to invest into because she like that. You feel me? You can have a lot of pretty girls,
this
but
nigga pimping on camera. This motherfucker was pimping on camera. Go ahead, man.
You can meet a lot of pretty girls, but when you meet that one that you like, like,
this is it.
This is what I'm gonna do the most for this one, even if it don't work out.
Let me not to cut you off.
No,
right,
cut me off. Talk to me.
Is it flawless with beauty or flawless from the mind?
She's She's perfect.
What makes a woman flawless?
What makes a woman perfect is her heart, bro. It's her characteristics, bro. Because beauty and looks fade, but your character is who you really are. That's what lasts. So when I'm telling you, like, you flawless from, obviously I think you're attractive, but you flawless in your character, you flawless in your mindset, you flawless in your ways and how you do things, how you move, how you treat people, your mindset, your drive. When I see a woman like that, why doesn't she deserve the world? Why doesn't she deserve everything from me and the best from me that I can offer as a man? You already on your shit.
I think you're talking, Jordan.
So I'm saying, mama, let me like upgrade you even more.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what Flawless is about. I produced it with my producer, Germ Juice. Shout out to my nigga. It drops at midnight. And I just think it's a little vibe. It's the last single before the project. The project is good. It's great. And it's just setting up a whole new era for us. Because the new era is crazy already. Like, I already started the next album.
So who your earliest influences was, you said Drake, but
okay. Neo, I love me some Neo. I love me some Xavier Omar. I love me some random Smokey Norfolk. That's like very random. And I love Jagged Edge. So like, I love Jagged Edge. So just like, it's really just an influx of like a lot of people. And Robin Thicke, which is like mad random. That Lost Without You joint. Love that joint. My mama used to always play it, but like, yeah, it's just an influence of a lot of people. Recently, people have been saying that I sound like Mario, which is like interesting. I've never heard that. But
braid my hair, Mario.
They didn't give me a very specific interest. I would want the I forgot what
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
they had the Ray Lewis jersey on.
Yeah, so but either way, man, the influences, like, they range from a various amount of places, but I think for me, like, what matters is like the quality of art. Because the thing is, it's like I told you, I was a musician, so like I was listening to Herbie Hancock, I was listening to Miles Davis, I was listening to like deep cut blues records. So for me, it's like the music is always first. I have to
Right.
feel something, bro. Like I have to like be moved by the music. You feel
But
me?
this tour, you going on, you got open to action with Lily Macy, Journey Montana, and who
Eli
else?
Derby.
Eli Derby.
I know Azana's gonna be on a New York day.
Azana, okay.
Shout out to Azana. We just got a few people on here, man. So I'm like,
But Lily's
tough.
Lily got some shit, bro.
Lily's tough.
Journey got some shit, bro.
Journey's incredible.
Even Azana, she got the Love Me Like a Mary's joint out that's rocking right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a lot of ladies in the building.
And that's the point. I'm gonna be honest.
It's gonna be a lot of ladies.
I hope
in
this
the
doesn't
building.
discourage niggas to come to my show, but I'm just like, I don't want my shows full of men. I just
Hell
don't.
no.
I don't want it to fill them in. I don't want it.
I wish I could go on tour with you, bro. I'm going in my pajamas.
Nigga.
I ain't even wearing no clothes.
I'm
I'm
fucking
fucking pajamas.
I'm fucking weak.
That's crazy, bro.
But nah,
It's
like,
gonna be a dope show.
y'all gotta pull up though. It's gonna be it's at the Salton Room on the 19th of November. It's gonna be fire. The album drops the 7th of November. So like everything, the book drops in between that. So I'm just like, y'all just gotta like come fuck with me.
And the book is gonna be about.
So it's called Love 101. It's like a mini guide to dating. So pretty much it's like it's my experiences through dating, through my lens, but just kind of like giving people just like, hey, like this is what I did, but like you should probably like maybe do this, like, or like find just really like understanding what happened and really understanding just like how people should maneuver through dating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I can only give my experience, but I'm
Right.
just like, you know what? I took accountability for when I fucked up. Cause trust me, I'm not perfect. I lost 2 good women. Like, I'm not gonna lie, on my accord. So I'm just like, but I always feel like as a man, you gotta fumble a good woman for character development, unfortunately. That's just part of it.
It makes you who you are.
It makes you who you are. Every man has
makes
a
you who
woman
you
that
are.
fumbled, bro.
And you're
That's
like, damn, this is who I supposed to
because
be.
I was, and that God.
Then you see them all happily
damn.
with a baby, with a family, and you like, that's supposed to be me.
And the thing is, it's just like I told myself I never wanted to be that person, but I'm a firm believer, and if it is meant for you, it won't pass you by.
Right.
You can do some dumb shit, obviously, but I ultimately feel like if it left you, I'm like, it wasn't yours to keep.
That's a fact.
And that's why I be so good with giving them back.
Nah, but
Because they not mine. Nobody is yours.
No. Don't say nobody's yours.
How is nobody? How do you own a person?
You don't own a person,
Right.
but they could, you know
what?
they could be yours. You could think they're yours. Right?
No.
Why not?
I feel like the sentiment of like, oh yeah, we're together, but I'm just like, you're not mine. Because my thing is, one day we could be in bed and you wake up and be like, you know what, nigga, I don't really fuck with you at all. I hate you.
You talking all this married shit and then you talk.
But they can't. But
like
people can do
Jay-Z
that.
Said,
But the thing
is it
is,
one love or one mic?
my thing is, it's like obviously it is marriage. That's what I want. That's my goal. But I'm just like, you always run that. But that's the beauty of love. It's a double-edged sword, bro. Like you got to have, if you want love, you got to run the risk of them like hurting you. That's just what it is.
It's a chance that you
But
take
that's-
in dealing with anything.
But I'm saying, if I challenge anybody, if you're not scared somebody's gonna hurt you, I don't think you really love them. Because you're not invested. You don't have enough of your heart in there where you're like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Would you love someone that hurt you before
I've done that, unfortunately.
and got hurt again?
Yes, because
So
I was a dumbass.
Would you do it again?
No, because I went to therapy. Shout out to Kristen.
My nigga be keeping it a band.
Like I
on
went to
this shit.
therapy. Kristen told me to get my shit together, so I've been trying to get my shit together. So
Well, okay, how do you know that you need therapy?
because I keep reliving things and like I was projecting my traumas on the people that didn't do anything to me.
You actually turned into what you hated.
Like it's like it's not even just the fact that you turn into what you hated. It's just like when you start, reacting certain ways to things when people literally
Triggered.
like you start getting triggered by things and actions that you probably should like reevaluate. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm like, okay, bet. I don't want to keep doing these cyclical patterns because I'm going to end up 35, 7, whatever the fuck. And I know there's no timing on when you find your person, but like I'm gonna be alone. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to put
That's
a good
scary.
woman through something that she didn't do. And a lot of niggas do that
That's
shit. Like
scary.
what we were talking about earlier, niggas will get hurt in the fucking 3rd grade, never forgive and move on from that shit. And they will punish. They will be fucking
Magic Don Juan behind that shit.
They will be
everybody.
villains. They will be
Nah,
menaces to women, bro. For women that don't even deserve that
Right.
shit. I don't want to do that. Cause I did that shit before. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bit. I've done that shit before, bro.
I might need therapy, bro.
Yes, and the thing is, I feel like in the black
community, got me ready to get therapy.
Nah, in the black community, I feel like, man, we need to destigmatize going to therapy. It's not a bad thing, nigga. Like we've all experienced trauma just from the jump, just in our culture, bro. Just how we got here is already crazy. And I'm just like, and we trying to like unlearn stuff. So from my parents, they just trying to do their best, but I'm just like, we just caught some trauma from that. So I'm just like, it's our job to unlearn those things. It's our job to unlearn that hurt. So when we get into a position where either we're dating somebody or we got kids, that we don't pass that on to them.
I try to teach my son this shit all the time. Like, listen, Mace, you going to like a girl that might not like you. That don't mean
I feel like that's a canon event. Every man got to go through that.
You got to go through that, bro.
Oh my God.
Look, he got triggered. He just got triggered.
Wow, bro. Yeah,
my nigga P just got triggered.
Wow. Actually, and that girl, that one just got engaged. That shit was crazy.
Woo, she got engaged?
Yeah, I saw it. I added her so quick. I was like, how could you?
Damn it, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, you DM'd her? Yo,
no, I didn't DM her because I was going to, but I healed. I was like, that would be crazy.
That's just like when chicks pop out of nowhere with the pregnant pictures. They get the inboxes. It's like, why would you? Why would you? You ain't speak to me in 2 years. Soon as you see me pregnant, or even men.
Dog.
You post your baby mom, they like, yo, next thing you know, you getting crazy DMs.
Bro.
You fuck you, I'm blocking you. Now they mad.
But I'm like, you ain't no pressure in the first place.
You never even try to holler at me.
But I always hear that. I feel like everybody only wants you when
somebody else got
let's
you.
talk about it. I feel like, I don't know if it's just women just feel like this, but a lot of times in dating, people they don't want nobody that don't nobody else want. So my thing is, it's like, if people feel like they're not, attractive to other people won't fuck with you. And I think that's crazy to me because I feel like everybody does that. Like, just internally, like, even if it's just like, you don't even recognize it.
Right.
I feel like that's in human nature. But all that to say, love people that love you. It's very hard to do because the people that love you and literally love you genuinely might not come in the package that you think you should have. So what do you do about that? Let me ask you that. What would you do about that?
So you basically, listen, I already know because my wife might be 600 pounds. Who knows? But am I willing to take that chance?
What's funny about that?
Yo.
What's funny about that, Casey?
Am I willing to take that chance? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the BBWs across America.
Facts.
I ran into a lot of them. They're just sweet. They're nice. But, might have to go to the gym together. I don't fucking know, bro.
Wow.
Nah, seriously, yo. Nah, seriously, they might. Listen, I had some BBWs in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my
wife.
Listen. Yo, B, I feel like my wife might be in another country, and I
feel like we done skipped the question. Like you dodged, and then I'm impressed. I'm impressed how you dodged that though. Like you dodged the fuck out of that question. You gotta answer the question. Answer the question. I'm just like,
what was the question again?
If the person that was supposed to be with you came into a package that you.
What's the package that I
it doesn't matter. No. It doesn't matter. I'm like, would you be willing to do that and accept that?
Yes, because it's not about looks, bro.
Yeah.
Everything that I love is more internal than external.
Did you feel like you had to go through a certain age process to have that mentality?
Facts. Okay. If I didn't, I'd be fucking married. I'd probably have the Brady Bunch, 10 kids somewhere.
Yeah.
If I didn't learn through trial and error.
Yeah.
Me missing the shots that I supposed to have hit made me the person I am today. But I feel like I'm in the wrong generation looking for it.
Why you say that?
We in the sexy red era. Hopefully your music could change the game, bro.
It will.
And this is what I'm talking about. Back then, 90s R&B, there was love.
Yeah.
Now, these R&B niggas is talking about drilling and then hitting.
I think it's interesting, man, because it's just like,
It ain't no love in the game no more.
I like
Seriously, bro.
25% agree. Like I agree, but it's like at the same time, it's just like I told you, like there's artists that's keeping that shit alive. Like
I don't hear them. They don't come across my timeline.
You need to listen to facts. I Want You Obsessed. That's one of my records. But my thing is, even with that record, it's not even about. I don't even know. That record was a fucking accident. I didn't even mean to write that shit.
Nah,
but,
you meant to that shit.
No, I didn't though. But the thing is, because it's like I was in Timbaland's Beat Club at the time, like because they sought me out to be a writer for Tim. And I don't know, I was just writing some random shit before I went to a session. Something just told me like, oh, write this, record it, put it on TikTok. And I was like, whatever. And I did. And when I did it, I mean, I was used to getting a certain number of views anyway. So I was just like, whatever. But when it started hitting that like past like 1 million type shit, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, now when you want a woman obsessed, what do that mean?
My
that
thing
mean you're
is
gonna do everything to her to make her obsessed?
I think my thing is just like
You eating pussy on the first night, B?
Of course. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie.
You eating pussy on the first night?
Listen, I'm not. Because I've done it before. Jordan.
Oh, shit.
Like,
this episode, yo, this might be my best episode, bro.
Let's not do it.
Wow.
My thing. Why is that not? They should know.
This is getting released.
Like, they should know.
Wow.
My
so
thing.
You pussy on the first night, bro?
I've done it before. Cause my thing is,
first night, B.
I've done it before. I've linked with girls on the first night. I mean, now I'll be trying to actually see things through.
So you eating your fans out?
Absolutely not.
Nigga.
No, because I told you there has to be boundaries. If it's a girl that I just like and I just met, I mean, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not. I just talked to Casey about this in the car. I'm not about to just have. I love y'all. Listen, don't even get it twisted. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I think y'all beautiful. But I'm just like, if it's not some genuine shit on a fan, I just don't want to do it because I'm just like, there has to be a certain level of respect. Mm-hmm. That's how rumors, that's how like all these things get started. And I respect my fans too much to put them in a position for things to get, muddled and weird. Like I care about women's safety and I'm just like, regardless, and I care about my safety. So I'm just like, I don't want that to get convoluted. Now if it's a girl I just
care
like.
about your safety, you eating box on the first night.
Because my thing is, it's my choice. I'm like, if I decided to eat box on the first night, I obviously have been scoping this girl for a while. Like, it's just what it is.
I understand what
you
you're
feel me? You know what I'm talking about.
I understand what you're saying.
Like, you know what I'm talking about.
You watching her for a minute.
I'm just like, I've been peeping her for a minute.
You know her style. But
and we probably already cool. I'm just like.
I got you.
Random box. That can happen. Because I'm just like, it can happen. My thing is, like, that's just some real shit. I'm a pleaser. Like, I enjoy watching you enjoy yourself. So I don't even get to work until that's completed at all. That's just how it works. So I'm just like, I make sure you good, and then we proceed.
So you could sit through a threesome and just watch her get pleased without.
No. That's not. I have to please you. I have to please you. I want to see you get pleased by me. So when I'm eating box, I'm just like, I love watching her, like her body contort and all this other shit from me pleasing her personally.
Got you.
That's what I like. And the thing is, but that's what makes because my thing is sex shouldn't just be like about you. It's an even exchange.
That's a fact.
So my thing is, it's like, if I make sure that you good in the first 25 minutes, like regardless, like then we get into the real work. So regardless, I know that you're going to be okay. You're going to be good because it's about you right now. It's a night about you. I
got you. It's a night about you.
You
go to this fucking shit. You might get your box ate. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. When you're coming back to New York?
When I'm coming back to New York?
When you coming to New York for the show? For the tour?
I'm going to be here like November 19th.
November 19th. Y'all better come to this motherfucker.
All the Libras pull up.
And come clean, too. Because he ain't say nothing. He ain't say he's going to eat dirty box. My nigga B. My nigga B. Wow.
That's crazy.
I got a couple questions to ask before we get out of here.
Man, tell me some questions, bro.
Okay.
Does anybody else have questions, too?
You got a question?
Now that we here.
You got a question, Case? Say something. They can hear you on the mic.
What question you got, Casey? Horoscopes.
And how you feel so strongly about horoscopes. Because that's something
I'm not saying I feel strongly about horoscopes. I just know my experiences with certain horoscopes. My favorite horoscope. See,
Your favorite
I got like
horoscope.
3 answers to that, and I don't know which ones y'all want.
Give us all 3 answers.
I feel like one,
Give us the best answer. How about that?
whatever sign Jordan is.
What is your compatibility? Like, what sign you feel like kind of draws you?
Draws me?
He like Libras.
I like Libras.
Oh,
He's shooting.
You like Virgos too, don't you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Wow.
But what I've been, in the past attracted to a lot was Geminis, because like me and them just had this like interesting power dynamic, and they just like they're fun. But yeah, I think I have one. It's not released though. Yeah, yeah. So
You might have.
it's called Balancing the Scales.
You might have to do that.
Wow. Okay.
He talked about that Libra shit, huh?
Oh.
Yo, all right.
Next question.
These questions is about music, is artists.
Okay.
It's going to be 2 songs and one got to go.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
I'm absolutely ready.
This is the baby making music genre, right?
Yeah.
Jodeci,
Okay.
Freaking You,
Oh.
Bell Biv DeVoe, Do Me.
Bell Biv gotta go. He gotta go.
Bell Biv DeVoe got to go?
He gotta go.
Why?
Freaking You is just a staple, bro. Like, I feel like it just gives you that feeling, bro. Like, and it just changed a lot of stuff. And hell, even Party Next Door made a fucking song off of that shit. Like, I'm just like, nah, I think Jodeci just did something to the game that just can't be replicated, bro. It's different, bro.
Tony, Anniversary.
Yeah.
Maxwell, Fortunate.
I love Maxwell. Maxwell has to stay, bro.
Whew.
Just because I love Maxwell. And that Pretty Wings by Maxwell, bro.
Pretty Wings.
Come on, bro.
I love Maxwell, bro. And he from Brooklyn.
Oh, he's from Brooklyn?
You ain't know that?
I didn't know that, bro.
Maxwell from Brooklyn, and so is Aaliyah.
That makes sense. The greats. The greats, man.
The greats, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Maxwell.
The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Die For You.
Okay.
Just for listening to that song.
I love that song.
Genuine in Those Jeans.
That's a good one.
That's tough.
And this is baby making?
This is baby making music.
God. I'm going to just say Die For You because I just recently listened to it, and I can imagine what that sounds like, in a moment. Because imagine, like, you in it, and you just, like, letting her know, like, I would die for you. Eye contact, too. Hand on throat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you staring at this woman, so I would die for you. I talk people through it, so that's what I would do.
This might be my most viewed watch show by women. One more for you.
Yeah.
Ray J, One Wish.
Oh!
Bryson Tiller, Don't.
For baby making? Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
That's gonna hurt you.
God damn, I don't even know which one to say. I'm gonna have to. I gotta go with One Wish. I gotta go with One Wish.
One Wish?
I love One Wish, bro. Cause my thing is, Don't. It got that vibe, but like, Don't is about how he fucked up with a woman. That's what I'm saying. One Wish. I'm just like, that's when you trying to get back and shit like that. So I'm like, y'all probably having makeup sex. I'm just like, if I had One Wish, that's what I'm saying. I die inside of that. But anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Like, you got the woman in the background like, ooh. Yo, B. Let the world know where to find you at on social media, bro.
Nah, for sure. You can find me at Byron Juane, BYRONJUANE at all platforms. A Night About You comes out November 7th. Tour starts November 7th too. And, I'm just looking forward to seeing y'all. I'm looking forward to making y'all feel valued like the queens you are. And I'm looking forward to putting love back in the R&B.
I'm looking for this shit too. Because I know these motherfucking girls going to be all over the place. What's the name of the new single that you're about to drop in
Flawless is
3 more hours?
dropping in like 2.5 hours. Make sure you go listen to that exclusively on Apple. Shout out to my nigga Greg at Apple.
Now, what information they gonna get from Flawless?
I hope it encourages y'all not to settle. I hope it encourages y'all to like, you know, just feel beautiful in your own skin. Just appreciate who you are, flaws and all. I hope it encourages you to get the love that you truly deserve. Leave that nigga, for real. So get you somebody better.
This motherfucker here. Now the niggas gonna hate me, yo. He said, leave me.
Do better.
Big shout out to B, not Beyonce, Byron. You the guy.
For sure. Thank you for
I
having me,
be
bro.
on
For
tour,
sure.
man. Appreciate you,
For
bro.
sure, bro.
NC in the building.
Already.
Even you from North Carolina, but it don't feel like that. Feel like you from the stars some shit.
That's crazy.
Got some shit with you, man.
Hey, man.
I fuck with you. Thank you for coming to the show. Bless me with your platform.
For sure.
Bless me on my platform.
For sure.
Showing your platform. Shout out to Team
John Doe.
John Doe.
Shout out to Casey. Shout out to Ion. Shout out to my whole team at RNG. Everybody.
Brooklyn.
NVIDIA.
We out.
Brooklyn, we out.